assertions that the discrepancies in the provisional voters register are aimed or were aimed at disenfranchising voters in certain parts of the country are untrue. That said, we have cleaned up the provisional voters register and corrected all discrepancies identified to date. Ladies and gentlemen, following a meeting called at the instance of the NDC to discuss the discrepancies detected by the party, the NDC presented the Commission with 5 categories of issues they had identified with the provisional register. At the meeting, they highlighted a few examples of each category. Following this, the Commission requested the full data from the NDC with the assurance that it would investigate the data presented and present and provide a report of its findings to the NDC within a week. The Commission went on to assure the NDC that the issues they had presented to the Commission were the typical issues that usually arise from any voter registration exercise and which found expression in the provisional voters register.
I have phone na job Kessben television so and your brain so be a hoye so nyankopon de ho afofi ama sabe nyuno asa dwebio ene eye yawada ne do yawada anadwo se ya na ye transfer Kessben television so a na eye the punch dwumedie ene de bro the punch eye amanyosem dwumedie ye wo se wudo onso a wotie me wa wo he me onso tie bie na wo kire wadwen e wo kemam kebe memu ya ekoso e wo Ghana meyi emu Bidin Wofa Kofi Appiah mentem edema lawyer Honijan na free sabre kobo anajo nondu edementra na yedi nkomo fa nsem a efa Ghana men so amanyosem eho sa wo sesem na no a ene eye October bosumi ne da etoso miensa aka bosumi mieno ene ne nan na Ghana for to santen ne akoto aba sesia be nefu be edusie num e na aka yenim wasi wadwen pi hwan na akoto aba ma no da me kase Ghana bato yetefra hwe ase mutu a odaye a anya ndisi a MPP afi sakrai betimi aba na kwa bidi akon friend cheddar the niabre osemo ko ballot paper no a wo hwe de ni trinyi bebre no na monto aba ma no Sarasuna John Alan Kojuchematin osi movement for change the great afafanto yenyi NDC ni MPP nsinchen Liberal Party of Ghana Kofi Appiah someha na someha na yenkonkon a ono sese de aduro no e wo se ye mane ba na niswade hu nya agrokra Ghana Freedom Party ma me akua donko nye no no so ba setwrofo bia ba ma ka free wo de ne me ba Ghana ntua hwe ma no wo a obetre fi maternity leave afi no nya kwa hwe akora no sa no waba omu bi de ma no na se be ye MPP ni NDC krono a ene yatrase yon komo bibra ye die wesa akwa echibio ni akwa electoral commission omone party ahodo ene onu a omodi akoten wo afia batu mo no omokoye interparty advisory committee meeting na meeting na se no ensemo pie ye ene echi krata ene samanyuko no baaye na ombe kire so omde omotwen se isi so be mom another provisional register omehwe no mu na ase bibia wo ho ekire ya omo aka hon komo asore ekire Hassan Yarega kire se NDC for so MPP for ameniska tin na no omo call iPad meeting no ebra omo NDC for eka se voters register ho atochema yenhwe na yenye forensic audit no Hassan Yarega ekire se amanfo se 1kb amfo aso ntino bi kire se o aba ameniska so o time ye presidential debate 2012 na me bowa da nado kasa na me bowa no eno se dia na manfo kan na manfo say sabe de omsi o MPP NDC for na ahye mafromu ene de adane o so ne hu no kra obeka o wadwe ye o say NDC for agi atom se forensic audit no e maso ne mo se bibi kakra bi kra na atochema e voters register no e be krokra na ye gina so na ye de atoba ana amanyuko ya aka no so omugina bre enso ene say campaign no imwire den another human pin na Akufo-Addo or Upper West region wa na wakasa ho John Dramani Mahama ono swatis ba umia krum eye North East region ono so de okoka ho yede beba Alankodwe Chamaten e wa Santimantemu we che otokoko so akodwo so akobonwure ono so de kan beba yede beba but Mahmoud Bawumia so Western region ono so nsem a oka no ho yede nyina beba na afi ahwe campaign obi asem a oka da bia meka election is about policies said Ghana my show sa a day na obeye Ghana ni awotie wo no ka bibi mane hu sa obedi ma no so a ensakrai beba na brabom ene obegina so ato oba. I'm finding it difficult to see how political parties of Ghana fi omo campaign no ekro. The problem they say so we 2012 2016 about one one now your catch phrases yeah NPP for can one district one factory one village one dam one constituency $1 million it at the end of kasa free SHS you can't hear simple this year's campaign on TB brace the emadia no say yes asempetia it can catch phrases no be NDC for a 24-hour economy by very laudable policy. But in Chichimuno, the same be brave aba. In the end, bidding common hunu policies are amanyukuno or more catch a man for say when you so now on to about and fire among. Now, Yanko Tien Samoa campaign trail echoes the Pennyfueka, a shall say from Manpenny's excellency and Danko Akufo-Addo or wa na Aquasre NDC for horse hair. Most marku you number 8. Number 8 teacher say, yes, ye breaking the 88 marku win ye say moko position. Into one day OGDA, ewa reshimu Dr. Bawumia was 16 years on any town position few watch. On na babemu if you watch unun hoda. So you Dr. Bawumia so yana bijeshi. Ti omontanechi na ometo edma panaso. Yenko tie Manpenny kan ewa wa any day.
But that work has begun. And we will continue to do it. Especially, you can be sure that if you listen to my plea and allow my vice president to come and stand here in my shoes, that work will be completed. As president, I cannot impose anybody on you. I don't have the power and I don't have the interest. I want the decision just as I was elected. The next person to stand here in my shoes will also be elected by the people of Ghana. I see that the former president is saying all kinds of things about the number 8 that he has, that he chose, that it means he's going to win. Well, breaking the 8 and having the number 8, that's not a good sign at all. It's not a good sign. Our game is to break the 8 and you pick that 8. That is very simple.
Where your Manpenny's excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ebra oko wane and out is so can say yes you break 8. Talk ako picking number 8 and I just have more energy. And rich say akunya no Yadia Obinya be Eddie, and also Eddie Okai Eno. And on you go to I like Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and also Western region, at a man temu, or say obey the legalization, and in Sakraya or the air ba, the YN MPP Abea Breso, and then you obey if you 2025 Habe Ghana Manpenino, and unti Yemfesitiano, Emano. Listen to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Wabadio Mampenyi, 80 Obetime president fie na ipe yatoma na ya huno wabibiane habiemu okono anuno ombe bungunta ombe chiramu ejuma wayeye nidie mutumami anyame ado betime ya president efie wochi na samba bibiane abe bungunta ama munyina Troboy munyina munse Obiadi adansi ya Ghana. Obiadi adansi se uche Ghana. vice presidents are more since independence. Unya vice president, why ejuma saying Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Sana Obiaka, and Yemina Rekai. A Vice President Ejumano Mapasi, mum promote me, Naminkoya, President of the Republic of Ghana. Mum promote me, mum Fastiano, Emami, mum Fastiano, Emami, mum Fastiano.
Right, we a vice president and flag bearer of the ruling New Patriotic Party, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Osiman Penia be the Chedriano, or pass it, or pass a promotu, Tibrasso see the Mampenition and sa inti Yemfestiano, Emano. Na a brown no Western Reactor man temono, now Mampenida John Dramani Mahama so Dr. Bawumia Krum, a yet northeast region, Narugu, a ho and Wodru. One say Yebeto Bay, MPP 4 Boapa, a mancrophobi, yes, survey. Normally, a basso say Dr. Bawumia Lydie. A toa bana on the bedding with him, sitting in Ayamontungu. Na Pusungo Kra Banoa, won't be Huni Pacro Message or Moye. Name on credit ratings Yaba, Intelligence Economics Intelligence Unit 4, Fitch for the Aba, Global Info Analytics for the Abening in say a NDC in a bedding with him. Into the Abe by SMP bedding with him, no, and yet credible. You will see a Jitumu, your money in Antungu, na NDC are necro. Yinti. John Dramani Mahama
indicates that NDC is going to win the election of 7th December 2024. Every region I have been to have given us the assurance that they are going to change the government on 7th December 2024 and bring the NDC back to come and continue the good work that we're doing when we had the reins of government. All the credible opinion polls have predicted that NDC is going to win. And so because of that, the MPP and government have started publishing fake opinion polls that have no methodology, opinion polls where you cannot find the people who did the research. And so ignore all those fake opinion polls. Everything indicates, and every credible institution, Economic Intelligence Unit, Fixed Solutions, Analytics, every proper credible opinion poll shows that NDC is going to win the election. But of course, we must not be complacent. We must protect every single person's vote. And that is why I say, in this election, all of us are going to be polling agents. We're not going to select just 2 polling agents to go and sit there and the rest of us go home and sleep. We would stay there until every vote is counted and the result is declared before we go to bed. So from the 7th to the 9th of December, none of us is going to sleep. We're going to be awake till every single vote is counted until the Electoral Commissioner, Madame Jean Mensah, declares that NDC has won the 7th December election.
We ayo Mampenada John Dramani Mahama on also the Yawa de Akotujua and also no. Right, John Alan Kojochamatin Lancash, Movement for Change, the Great Afro-Franto, and also a Santaman Temene Okojuso. Yeah, also on a just my hene, and after new case or tosso nine, couldn't go we or twice echo bonure, or say the greatest Kumasi City Industrial Project, your day Bananyagro, or say Yabuankra Ilan Project, be Yabuankra Ilan Project new year. Ilan Project in Timijuma, if you say train and I didn't man by, I was saying your money be a do free her, acro. Into Greater Kumasi Industrial City, no, a just so enclave, on by the sea factories, industries are. Obe export to Niema. Inti inland port no ebe yedwuma. Ye twe Niema no free Temeba no na enema export nso e de eko. Inti Alancash also de okay.
Na Ghana fo nyina esoso te se Alan manusuade hu a me se so onyame adom na Ghana fo pejam na be president a bedi nyuma kesia na ebeba Ghana ebetumi ama Ghana akɔ n'anim Ghana for yankai da mpo sɛ na Ghana tie na saa nwuma na bepɛ sɛ mede ba no deɛ nifa pimpa deɛ di mu paa no ɛne deɛ yɛfrɛ no Greater Kumasi Industrial City and Special Economic Zone. This is should be the biggest project ever by Ghana. The Greater Kumasi Industrial City and Special Economic Zone. Now, and also so no, side my pono, me papa, when one kasa, ana menene trans in your tomb for young side you may afei ana nyame abie kwan a enche adwuma no eba be hyase Minister for Trade and Industry afei omo aba ama ye de project no ye de ama contractor say obetumi ahyase na ene me pa ho ntuma na me timaiti na Ghana fo nyina esoso te say Alan manusuadeɛ hu a me se so onyame adom na Ghana.
Right, we are John Alan Kojo Chamatin, Movement for Change, the Great Afrafanto, and also the Greater Kumasi Industrial City and Economic Zone Project on some more. Bass Santamante more crown and all what they call two dry ever ejoso. Now, Otto as a cool bunure, ye honso, okay, be a sano. My main fire test line on us, what's up line and two dry. Now, somewhere we will be, there will be okay, Viano. Also, at appropriate time, send you text now. WhatsApp no, it's me. I comment. WhatsApp line is 0551 599 933, and I will screen this one 0551 599 933 0551 599 933. Odo message in the bar. You can no for sweaty also what you trade. Now moving on. Now you hear more quiet demonstration at the ATR Gadamsi. Now. Nemo me a pussy for you say Tia Ghana membrane or true be cool with fias, you know, and a demonstration for frack or so. No most of me a demonstration interest say, I will for a buy. So because it be a coso me mountain was say, my demonstration, so your bonnet be crying near Chinoa, and your bonnet cassia, Wakasia number 2 of fias, I ain't me man bill, and until your Montia say, Yachi said to pay Yammer money for 2 weeks. No, that's why I could more up to now, or also in your bill. You ever had said a demonstration or so. You see a coy.
Of the police service on rights of videos of individuals during and after protests, as well as proper handling of arrested persons. We urge you to choose this position when the urgency exists and correct it without delay of injustice being suffered by the citizens of our great nation. Yes. Sincerely signed the organizers of this particular protest. Anachi Brownson, Albert Abresi, Frederick Swego, Nasiba Bawa, Wally Gadel, Camry Sego, Efa Ampema, Joshua Boy, Richard Patel. And in the form for Abdul Usman. Thank you very much.
Right, we also a woman song queer demonstration now almost was some chrono walker. Say Galamsey no aban hwe ne mra na obi akwan with demonstration esi e chino tukukum obra yeman bill eno sinti omo so asem wene omo edi atodwa no ebi enso eno no at appropriate time wa do message be ba no ebi kan ebitimi enso aka ma nemom ye dofo bi nso pedan ebi on TV to ye chamber and hall self contained chamber hall a ono a ne toilet and bath bibia him kama eno ope. Say if you're a be or day be or a sueboa, mea or penony, a sueboa, TUC, a hojo, Quadaso Estate, Patasi Estate, any Asoka, Bisibio, a sueboa, TUC, a hojo, Quadaso Estate, Patasi Estate, and Afia Squat. Sibu be a chima a whole self contained or mea, my body and more than friend number na and no in home 050 9571 737 050 9571 737 so na ofre na obuamunya baby oni tibeto a obeda wase pa right Amika will say show yi akuya PC as already akon wono ene malami aya wo na e produce show yi is directed by Whitney Usu Setre. The sound engineer Nana Kwame Sunday and afi cameraman set any Godfred. MCL Desmond Isaac Menson afi social media so yaw pages and the eco social media handles in so meeting the Kofi Appiah we are for an enum di dwumen omo atrase na memo makwaba na afi yedin kobo Dr. Edmond Pompepra a member of the communication team for ruling New Patriotic Party or her Sarah Suna Ura Vincent Bidia Koye NDC parliamentary candidate for Offenso South or also Ababidu penifo yen chenya ye no mo NAD dwumen anwumre abajafo mami sha sefi doc yamakwaba so mic na mami ha doc akwaba bio
enu amini
ampo me de
erade adom ne ahotifo Bible ti me ho e de se Bible
what they say Bible that's right Ana Vincent akwaba
Minia.
Na ho ye de
Nyame gusu hirae akade aka.
Na obviously to say
Oh, nyame nadom. Na me egusu hira ofenso na eja se de wunim dada no. Mpuntu aboye se de adwonso aba akokọ ofenso kuro no mu. Eno ti maburu no ni adwuma ye enti de bia de omu kan se omoni daso ba akopɛ se meba na me so matimi abeboa ama omanya daache papa. Daache a enye yenche sika ema youth no omudi a ebesa na emom daache a ebetimi amomo fapem eno ena youth no esrese nyame eya adoma 7th December omde akonya no be de ebe mami tuba ofenso a migidi se nyame de waye na fam de na emom enam abamu amamu boni nti wa wunim se youth no ebre e wo sakro no so
that's it doc me sha se feel so IPAC meeting ni bewe na electoral commission akase akwakra for so a who voters register no and nobody can say there will be no need for a forensic audit. Na so bi obi fufuru bi ofamra. Parties no koye no obi amfa bi fufuru bi anko. Na NDC for ka so mo de o se so hu se dai eliki a. Anya se na bi akofa mopo na opepa. Ke be seal leakage no trako. Tom do so agidi se na me bi ho a sanke ni mo twɛn. Ma isi the new provisional register na bro mo a. Bibia wo mu a na o mo so a kyerɛ wa. You know musuro se wo mo wura IT system no mo a omokoye ni wawone a isi so ayi afiri mu no bia na bia ko November kakra me ekoto aba no na asa nkrofo etimewuram bio. First of all, allegations are NDC kai and de ko wie yo IPAC ichemase doc hu no say
yo me use this opportunity na me fancha etifu a omo ajemre ehwe Kessben TV na me sanso momo abaso the Punch program. Over the years, you've been very consistent so far. I believe say good until Montua in my panaso. Now, I mean, suffice to say, NDC for say if you're more posture and sana or more IPAC no or mobile no, so more posture no change. A memoir Ghana a woman says in kebi mamin kebi a memu democracy. Here since Fourth Republic started 1992 yatu up to now the same easy and I'm say wa to sabano amaya up to now I'm say over 20 running up to 2016 and someone now omukan so different or more trusts I mean easy same processor according to CI 91 I mean yedi ebi frame maybe ebeka ho amenya new register no omo trust system no so much so at that time no the then I mean new patriotic party no more challenges kakra era McMahon LED koye presentation but you see the same mode no very good. NDC both presidential candidates, any or more chairman now, I know. I mean, general secretary, even or presentee. I mean, friends, people cry on this or friend position people are allowed to is fantastic. After they come, I mean, this time round, NDC position was different. So young pay. Underline I mean statement we independent body. Now, if I to say, forensic auditor. Nuntina, I mean, NDC for Emunia, Omudicum, demonstration, Omusha say, Chichinchi, Omo Empenning for edit to Betu, just say, really, just the tip of the iceberg. And which is Afia, now Omusha say, na say, Omu Pia, easy, say, easy, and yan to Mundia, and your mobile every day. Fine, easy and so for IPAC meeting, stakeholders, baby. I'm happy, said this time. In NDC for am boycott name of mom coin. Will be a BBA who said there was consensus building. The two parties no grant him say yeah, and I said me really free easy no. But majority of the parties, over about 80%, because so send you easy actually mudia or muhia BBA edem fine. Excuse me. And on a ma and NDC focasa and I say omu position and I almost soon change ye and the omu bar a bonteno na I mean just so much in your stance. And only a friend said democracy. So say kebi mami and kebi. Emra me hold a brief for EC and I say I'm not talking for EC no. Obia oye Ghanaian. Oye omamba pabiano. Duty say we be ensure say emrekuni a Ghana edi ejuma a 1992 constitution. Obehwe ashim kena. Obehwe say ye nyina ye bedi sa emra so in every way possible. Said ye beya I mean Ghana ebeye omaya ye govern. Because baby emra enibia no sabi basa ye eba hon eno na broni say anarchy and I say disorder so sir binum e de call other ways our friend say higledy pigledy and no che say eniema enyina ginsem eno ntina e wo say ye de constitution no e adwuma na say ohwe I mean emre ya make 1992 constitution I believe say article 46 or so, and only it provided for the independence of the EC. So, what provided say EC no, in the conduct of its duties, no, in Nisa Oma ubi shemra emano, and also ubi piano emaniye niya in this way. So, and almost see is a guide almost. As to what to do at every moment. And you know, Emrana Yenuanum APS a change na on independent body be a man mayeno. Near me Appiah Biano make us said there be near Yenuanum NDC for I or Mwashetapa or a Buapaye. And on a Bruni say mischief. Wapaye no and say unim said the law no provides for the independence of the EC. Enti no say o ka say on fa na adwuma no ento honom anasa on fa nkoma private person be na onya na che say independence of the EC no he fa na ewo. Assuming senka EC etie omo enum asem na odi ye adwuma fine and wakwa independent body because one stakeholder opposition NDC say omo NTS NTM find the fine. Oh my. Omo we ya pe then another party assuming say you use independent crowd body like Sheda say Debbie mama identify discrepancies kakra. It was a change na easy for a omo we ya MPP say no. I mean, yes, you were evidence incontrovertible. Just we are here, and was say, and now at the end of the day, no, not easy, no, Okoya, and I said, oh, bye. Now, so say, we no, enco entia party A and I said party B, a beko etia yingina, all the parties, and indeed the whole country, and no imperative. Say, you know, ye be say ye be bo emran ho ban. said they bear in the interest and in the progress of the nation. So you build a country. Now say build a country, build it with institutions. Australia, also Moshe, Emma Juma Koso, also Enona, I mean build it. So they bear and Fahon said this party and I said the other party and I also the governance of the country would go on. And no and I also will be a good citizen be any citizen and I say any party obey them so Emrano Yentumu Yankope independent body may say no nature say or mine on our own poem. And I'm happy say at the end of the day or more U10 and he said Utia or more cry or more decor or more buy on a change totally. Okay. And it means progress has been made, and I'm happy. Say, oh my, bold enough to admit. Say, send your muhuni man, and yes, and name omu ape a different. I mean indices. Say yamfa but I believe say Ghana is I mean a mature democracy now. Okay. When we get to the bridge, by all means we will cross. Right, that's it. Doctor, it one upon paper. Kasame MPP in Atinikano. Menko Ira Vincent Ho Bidiako NDC parliamentary candidate of South. Vincent, the man drop forensic audit proposal anana.
Meda wase na mafa wafidie kesi so na machia yahwefo a mohweye echinchire ni abanchi baabi bia obia wohweye bia no yebefa wafidie so achia omo na machia me able regional executive in the person of Nana Kwesi Ishamalasa ene yewura amoakohene ene adwumaso a omobo na machia amokame ne Abbas Nuruddin baabi omo bia medenchi amomo na afi makochia offense atramakonya nyina nananom ene omompaibo pa omoboma offense man ene me constituency executive Abbas ene chama IK dog kasa no du baabi no na dog refi ne ho baabi eno ena me pese me twe dog adwene ejina so se enano bi atwabo no okase na yisi independent but nano atwamu no the same person na munim so mu independent but you call for audit and now you call for say you new register why you know say omu independent enti me de bia na me kase amanyo ayeye no ye yama ya ye hu me when I'm doing politics me nyamadwene say me yama me party o me yama me hu because oman ni koya ena ye nyina no ebe koya amaye enti say oman ni si apinia yenso ye be si apinie enu nti say mere bia atwam no na wonim say wo ye independent nemom utimi call say yenye bibi say wo ho na say ene table na asesa na say wunua call say we kura de wachew what I say pusiga ena me no kasai electoral commission boss owo ho ma suspend no it tells you say corrupt practice be there call ho enunti matimi agina so a suspend no it's full evidence they be as they make no in a form of an argument. When you get one statement to back your argument no it still hold because we have one evidence excess bibi koso ema ye the case maku enum ene ko yisi ho ye scrutinize ye nyamu miensa pusiga case test case ye dey ema enu ti se ene table asesa na doctor betena ha epese wo kase ene de yisi de a Ghana for ye nyina yaso ana ye tie ye nyina yasuma but me de me nim na me wa rehyiemu na me wagidie se ye John Dramani Mahama obewe ne 2024 election no nemom so wa ne 2024 election na ye besre ye nuanom eno na ye na me pese journalist na mo boaye se na be ya sa aba ye de bo papu no ye be sa de aboba aba ye de bo kwaku no ja se ye be sa de aboba na ama agro na ayede na ama ye kasa no ayede akoye se de ye na minuane kasa no se ya withdraw ye forensic audit no but it's not true hwe ye se oni akokoda ye mpre ne dabre ana ente sa enunti ene yɛne yi si kɔhyiaeɛ ohunu sɛ yɛn nsɛm a yɛka no ɛtɔ asomu aba wom nyansa wom ɛno nti saa na ɛteɛ deɛ a mekaa sɛ yɛdi nka aba afoforɔ bi sɛ wura bɔsmansare ka kyerɛ sɛ they will not do any exhibition ɔno deɛ sɛ wo wonim sɛ yɛntum nika nkɔto bɔmb deɛ ɔyɛ adeɛ wade asɛ ɔka sɛ they will not be any exhibition but nyame adaworo ma yɛkɔ IPAC meeting no in the lives of ɔmane boama na megye di sɛ papa wei deɛ adwuma a ɔyɛ ma yɛ no deɛ megye di sɛ NDC yɛnya agyapadeɛ paa that is an asset for NDC na megye di sɛ baabi ɔmo de bɛfa biara no he was able to expose them obɛyɛ dɛ obɛyi wɔn to ama bibia yɛ dɛ akɔ so yɛ enti yɛn nsɛm a yɛde kɔɔyɛ no ɛnɛ me ne wo kɛsɛ yɛne yɛkɔɔ IPAC meeting yisi ama yɛ 1 week sɛ he will provide us with the register ɛna sɛ deɛ meka wo ne akokɔ da yɛmpere ne dabrɛ ɛyɛ dɛn a wɔde bɛba ɛno nti wɔba na sɛ wowɔ biribi ka wɔ ho biem a afei wayɛ dɛ waka enti nam sɛ da biara no ama ɔsɛ yɛ credit NDC because yɛka sɛ and yɛpɔ obi a ɔpɛ asomdwe a NDC is one of the fantastic party
on say meeting no course no the AC kind say nneɛma kakra mu yam de buy wa correct Wotie Kofi Appiah also kan say the mo kan na nya de a ɛyɛ widespread so hwɛ the mo de buy so mo wu a nipa 50,000 voters rates are 18.7 million ti ototo ho a isakra because of this in accounting and auditing no we call for forensic audit
na 50,000 no president election we winning or the senate winning
why winning
and another winning or the senate winning only 500,000 a winning now if you get 50,000 out of 500 what I say even 500 no say now free ma he won't be able to get the percentage that he got he can even call for runoff
okay
so what I say and go to me call for runoff and
no, he won by 500,000
and I'm say over 50,000
he will still win by 450,000
518
and this election the future is unknown
okay
and two more be the yes at the track no more be in guard 50,000 lead you what do you think it will happen now me Wofa Kofi Appiah there say one there we will not entertain or no that platform because we know that the kind of gamer or no so what I say why I say we don't kono political party bi obebe bia no one ne father for say na be ya e komo ya what I say na be obenya aduane papa e dinti enya wanwa say o kasa asem oh mini I say the minimum I know Kofi Appiah long time ago nti I think say no I know he was buying this mu penti ne say at the table have 10 and he's going around saying all kinds of things now we know there enya wanwa
but parties na call you know Ubia support mo call no. Aden omo no tell you who need different from
na who fit say Alan so twere ko yi si say yenye audit.
But after the meeting ya
so. And I make sure say woni akokɔ da yempere ne dabre. Yen yi si ya ye wo ho yi. Ene wa maye Adam ba me ka kire say wokɔ ye operation. Na wokɔto say doctor no na damfo ni obi a oyɛ funu daka. Se wo ankasa no koda ho na wu a se wa na ope so the cgn ba nyame adom che se yi si no wayi no afirifunu daka ho ene wasa begina baabi na ade e ba ma ya gi na di no was 1 week time or the provisional register no ebeba and I think say we are badwin baabia na e was say asem wo yase na mom so the register ne ba na fe wa hwe de wom na fe watimi abuild o point na wagina so e de aye de opesa wo ye de wo de ye na aboa ama oman no asomdwe aye pe no yensa atumi aye de aka and two wasa ka kire ye plane say NDC for masam na mo kanam say abani nyansa ne nimdie wo mti mesa bie exhibition biem ama ya sa scrutinize ade na sa hwe say bibi a ye ponche ya ye ka ye nyina no afedie ye akotoye enu ti say obi go ka say NDC for call from forensic auditor na minim ba bia ofiri ba any ba bia ogina all this here no I think say we've really done good to the system say na be ya ye man nye kkk wa ma ye two solution ya giatum that is first one you provide us the register secondly he will do the exhibition it tells you say sa no ma mienu no ba na ye hunu say de ye ka ye ni nyina in fact, and now indeed they have done it there. Why not?
Okay,
you go ahead for the election. So what I say?
Brase, Robinson we dia ko ye NDC parliamentary candidate for Finso South so no atenka no. Ma me message se kakra na ye nto aso. Teacher Eric Manso atreso eke ubi ehia sika. Was comparing NDC 16 years in office and MPP 16 pacho mic no on. Comparing NDC 16 years in office and MPP 16 years in office, MPP has done much better than NDC, so Ghanaians should vote for Dr. Bawumia in December 7 election to continue the good works done by Nana Akufo-Addo, but not Mahama. Okay. He says, I am known as Appiah Kubipo, watching you from Kronom. Wofa Kofi Appiah, you see the double standard of JDM. He said the pastors and imams who prayed for Dr. Bawumia are hypocrites. Mr. Host, JDM can go to Vatican for Pope prayers. He will lose. Vote DMB for bold solutions. It is alleged Galamseyers contributed 100 brand new pickups for NDC in the previous election. Now, is NDC denied the Galamseyers this time before this series of demonstration, and why they denied them now? Ray, and also the or the Ebaye, I don't know. He says, I'm John Mensah, organizer MPP Côte d'Ivoire branch. More friendly task police for business and individuals will be implemented in Dr. Bawumia's government from 2025. It is possible. Okay, this one sent us a voice note. This one is Baroski from Esisiriwa. He said this IPAC meeting has exposed NDC big time, and Ghanaians have witnessed that there's no substance in their choka. NDC should know that winning elections in Ghana is not about deceit, lies, and propaganda. Scary alternative. Baroski dear and so no. This one says, okay, let me move on. It says, please, good evening. On record, JM is better than the driver's mate, as he prefers to be called. We only need peace before, during, and after the election. Greeting to Madam Vida Kuma of Serioso from Se Aristo Sehi Bekwai. Abbas Amogubu Offenso. This year's elections is a very serious one. We can't allow this clueless government to lead us anymore. How can you destroy a beautiful country like Ghana and still expect us to vote for you? Bawumia is just a disaster. His politics of deception will come to an end come December 7. The NDC have no good policies for the good people of Ghana. So come December 7, MPP is winning again from Collins, Ufumai, Techimai, Bono East region. Mr. Host, good evening. I'm calling from Gucci. Mr. Mahama is no visionary leader. MPP all the way. Bawumia Afa. Please, Ofa, can you ask the NDC man how he will explain the 24-hour economy? Bismarck from Achuma Takrade. My name is Amwako Charles from Tai, the baby. Mahama and the student Ketia will lead NDC into relegation. They will never win election again. Abibio is the best man for Tai. Hi, Ofa. We have procedures before you can delay someone's name. That NDC man should see his EC boss at his constituency for him to train him on exhibition. I am Atebare Jan Vincent from Hani in Tai District, Bono region. Good evening, Uncle Kofi Appiah. I am Kwabena Sapontesen from Ebra in Kwabre East Municipal. Please, ask Dr. Bawumia, when is he going to pay over 60,000 NAPCO trainees 8 months arrears? It says, okay, good evening. I am Kofi Anin from Esuonyin. It was good the IPAC meeting was telecast live on TV. Other than that, the vacuous NDC will have come ranting and accusing the EC again. What they are doing now is to prepare the minds of their supporters to gang up against the EC because they have seen they have lost the election. With Bawumia, everything is possible. Good evening to you, sir. Please, did the NDC able to provide the evidence that there are 240,000 unqualified names in the voters' register? What is the essence of their demonstration? We don't want any disturbances. Prove to us that you can manage the country better than the NPP. Yabremo Abraham from Agona. It says, good evening. Good evening to you all. Former President Mahama and the Senate just used their supporters to achieve their interests. EC disgrace NDC, the noise starts NDC at IPAC. TV, former President Mahama and his NDC supporters doesn't have anything good for Ghanaians. Again, we should ignore NDC lies and propaganda from Bright Takwa. Says the protesters committed a crime by their acts, so why should their action be condoned by freeing them? To me, they deserve to be remanded for more than a month because their actions are not bailable. Nana Atayebua, Mr. Their actions are bailable. So go and read your law very well. Excellent job, Mr. Host. The only thing the NDC need from Electoral Commission to get their code to manipulate or hack the system of the Electoral Commission for this country's election. Ghanaians don't know the reason why they are trying to do this. The Electoral Commission must be very careful for NDC. They are very smart. Regard Honorable Isaac Amiaba for Kula, incoming Member of Parliament, Kojo Sumaila, Kintampo North, and also there, and so I don't know. I mean, can last one after Yemra na Yenko Yenim. He says, good evening, please. I am Mapilabo from Wase Kropon. Please open your phone line so that we can share our suggestions. So talk to your producers because not all of this can test on WhatsApp. Okay, I think we will be taking into that into consideration. I'm not Doc, so Doc, work maybe can cry the sort the Union kind so now you move on.
I'll just add sir. You see, I assure all the parties say or more claiming voters register in a short time. Provisional one, a beba bonte. Yin I entice say near NDC form one and I mean or momo or parties nina and Timomo news or modico any casa a process. And aside that is in so can say secondly no or mobesa I a voter verification. We cram podie I mean ube key or phone so. Na enti baby a wo bia no you be able to verify say udin ewu mu ana say udin I mean any enti na process no easy no outlined that the man NDC formula say if nam some dey call enti na easy for making that I mean provisional any na it is spell out in CI 91 or mu go through that process area afei na or mo dey I mean provisional register number. Now parties I go through who queries and I say who changes beer and send a final one crampono I mean
let us all wait
very good and I 275 constituencies
276 now
very good with the I mean addition of okay enti no say who call bia pussy Ghana say who figures kakra that's all they know a generalize it for the whole country. I think say I mean easy you are not being fair to the easy aside easy you are not being fair to I mean Ghanaians. Or attitude no HS said they don't trust the easy. And the Ensha say said the bear or mu elu so manka. But let me assure my younger brother.
They can small position, you know.
That was about 8 years ago. And then easy no did not allow us. Easy no and there 8 years ago there. Why do you want us to go back? And I mean I'm happy pastor cause Emre bia etwem. Emre etwem 8 years ago. Then I was answer call me. So until lastly mami assure no say I mean Yera Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Mrikano you know GMA to be right. You know
that's you never be on policies no so Uncle Vincent meet you wo be kakra o dey so
oh me idea dey say wa we say eno anu wasa akwa wasa aba because
so assure mo say
no me na me sure say they say the MPP vo nyina ada na ECPR
sir
edinti enya wanwa say ene doc te ha onim no kura pa so na o ka but said o kai o say yenko yenim anan sir edinti what I also want to assure him no say emre bi beduru a asem beba na na wona meyi wa dance o because ye nim de ye nuanu mo mutimi ye eduru wa meyi wa dance so what I say nyame fe nuru because ye nim de eye de ya LDC de ye ba power na ye ba power we know say they will also call say easy enye bibi eduru wa na abaye de ball papo no ye tie techi no ye de abos what I say but said you all can but we ade no go area so what I say
the punch you made now where our Kessben television so me tell the lawyer Oni Giant na ye move on no na ye koye nim ni ahwe campaign trail no the John Mahama Eka the Nanado Baumi Eka the Prosagina no Bukwajma Eka the Ally Eka ni ade so ko social media so John Mahama na semo kan ye say Dr. Baumi say asofo a hypocrites na the na no so come here we born pa mama say they also aja asofo no bi edi makane ha say afi campaign no I say both parties na maintain the catchphrases na oti ya na mo hu say yes this is the policy on the eba e be abade but it seems like they couldn't stand the test of time so but say the biana ye ka say the 2016 free SHS one district one factory you say nka 24-hour economy starting na momentum no ye pa say won no be bre say bio I just say free Uncle Vincent so the campaign this week who no saying
akonya wasade amambi me de adesrede na ebesre ya sofo no se ene Ghana bebia Ghana aduru ya de bibia ya manyo ama ya anye careful la beduru baabi no wan hwe ya okotoko kokra ibebusa se political caliber na ye de wo na ye de yenim se de tetemrem no na nyame eyusu na sofo e de ye oman no ye asofo ho se ye bibi na nya omuno ebe kire ye de ye even nyame gone are the days David time nyame soma na sofo ni na difo e ma ne koyi wo mu aten but enne no ase ba bia ye kɔ no ye be sere ya sofo no se omunya hwe yi because yewra Baumia the strategy bi aye de eba I said this time around no why na adwene say what the asofo because baby a why no boni na wadi no ni kuruwa ayema abuso enu nti wo hunu say baby obenya opportunity a ne say obewra ni to them say na bia ya sofo no ebe temper justice with mercy enu na mesre ya sofo no say ye de yenim say they stand for the truth enu nti ma omumma ama yen amanyofo no enka no kra e wo se ye ka kire amanyofo ana yen nyina both MPP NDC ma o ma na ye de ekonanim na mom se ye de ho kogim se ekirima na football ye de koya amanyo kakra bi won se ne Ghana football se egina ho se da ho se ye de yo na mom se ne ye wraba umia saade o mu sa be wura mu bebre a wan hwe ya beduru mrebi no na asofo nyina aso no ya sa define because they say there ya hemfo no ko so what I say o mu kraji no na nkaja hope kakra ye dey ewom but say no o ma anye careful abeduru mrebi no kraka abeye den aye dey ama ye clergy no timi de me ye Christoni mapa me ye AM Zion me sofo panyini Reverend Seth Frimpong ko ma wo hwe me enu nti ye de asofo de ye gi asofo di na mom o mu nye careful efri se ye wraba umia ni kruwa ye mabuso enu nti se ya de omunim se asofo de wo ye bone a ukonya me nchen a wo bone be de ebetew eti se papa na wo pe bone fafiri enu nti wo de ne hu wura asofo no bebre se na ebe ya no kre wo a ya asofo no muntumi nyina mu for that enu na mesre ya asofo no se omuma ye nye careful se na ebe ya nyame de wo se ye se yenka no yenka nse ema oman no ensi apini because uko Bible no say nipa boni ni di oman no so a oman ye de esi apini enu nti e wo se asofo no mom na timi ka no kure e kire ye wo oman ni mu enu nti e besere mu so mu du ko je sa na oman no mu a e be ha adwene na de me se ka ne se
ba no some dom se gu ba o me aso hira no a joma ama senye ba obdom so gu joma ama so a no so can say
President Mahama on ka se omudi omunsa gu no so a enye so wo hwe ne nsem a all can because you was certain utterances bi a eba ya na ya ka me ayese as a nipa bi mi wo I don't think na me gira me ka se yenye careful with your utterances because ye nyame nkrofo ye na e wo se ye hwe em o man ko nanim
okay
and it say ye ko the political color ko hye ye ni a ebedu brebe de o how be dey ebeba enu asem na ye ka eye bibia ho asem na ye de ye ka because alwe ya eba ye ba umia brum wa asofo sa ye koye one shot pe ene your friend say omu prophet eba ba ko obobo mpa ye ma
the nation's prophet
what you say na no de na at least wosu wupo ba ne de eteni ye ne de wosi na me se na ro me ko social media de wo masi di papa na tem no yes so papa no wo mapa no wo yire no wo abusuafo de a me nye so se ba akokora beto aba ama
sa na mosmu di na tem
oh mini tie we dey quite different no what would you sit here no because no a nation prophet mo and na what doche so what they say it did not attempt the day want to meet the station there attempt the end o madina said and unti ba bia o man ya duru sisi a ye gina mu yi said ya wo kan 24 hour minia wa wunim se ba umia de say oduru ba bia o se digitalization and nko an ni main motive but oba ye no said ye o kan ye if the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose you because of the good fundamentals any fiber optics are you John Dramani Mahama or lay foundation application no and one other build upon but another we're going everywhere accord digitalization which we all know say and talk afro na fe ato ni akeka because ye nyina ye to ma we mu ye gidie ni awrehye mu na do ba wanka digitalization and no ye ka a deception because ye ma ye hunu say ye wura baumia ye economic wizard a oba be ma ye stidi no agina ye economic lectures a ye nyina kire say wa ye adwuma o Bank of Ghana so he know how to stabilize the city e o mai bi sukura na nka baumia ban na wo se ko resign he doesn't even qualify to even contest because what deceive you big time so di abiam na wo a wo de mai eti wo ka no wo sama wo ka no wo de bim because and baumia nam hoyi woni policy bia wo de nam eno ani digitalization ade bi so ho a tora bia ho na mitimi say mediocrity no adoso as we speak now me debia me ko time I go secondary school near the typewriter and na ye de eki bia but within some time ye ko ye nimu no we change to Pentium 1 and Pentium 2 and Pentium 3 so if it was the time of Baumia he would tell us he brought the Pentium 1 Pentium 2 because as a timer on my ni no and normally naturally it will come on its own. Sisi ana me no tiai ana ye tiai kan na unya microphone we bi nkasa eti we ba unya na de ba ya na because you have also improved in terms of IT so what I say anything there are some certain things me hunu say yewura ba umia eka na eye mwanwa but all the same eye be ya so we nya kura na obefa ne sa anything before there
but more catchphrase 24-hour economy. You say you can't
the job there on ground.
Okay, do you want to
tell you?
Okay,
and this is the way. Now, no, me constituency. Me this Solomon and Memo Baho. Na papa no teacher ni ampa.
So good morning.
I tell you.
What's your face?
I tell you. What 24-hour economy or explain here. Or point be our ma, what wait me actually muno.
So good evening, Mr. Good morning.
So what I say, what the Uchlema, no, they be up 220 Ghana, also why are they a good teacher? Motivations are come and we church them more. It's mean, say you can and now quite crabby asia. Baby, a 24-hour economy and one echo. It is you there, what ya be our own tessa because.
But I was here to assume.
Ah, now without that, me, oh, Debbie, I foresee this one a long time ago. Because a country, you produce more graduates. Now we don't have 24-hour economy. Where are they going?
No, but 24-hour economy, they almost kind of say you man now we no, say demand no why. Wow, be dada. So wow, you are doing so 24-hour. Not there's no demand. It won't even work.
Nana, I did back also say. Me testimony to the 24-hour economy. There was a time, even me too quite pa, me be durian, and I don't know. Now I was saying yet transaction be, but we do at that time ya close to bank be ATM nye adwuma bibia nye adwuma. And you can imagine says a 24-hour economy in here adwuma. There can be a window whereby anadwo betimi akoka sika. So what I say, bi wo washing bay and no wo we banker okọ adwuma upon anadwo be de o ne ka akra ye fia. Obehoro ne tambe. You can even go there. When you go to the UK and see, our brothers will call. Some of them they do wash bays and other things in the night. Eti ade we there, say we understanding, na say wo so umpe we. Na dia na opepa dia se kaya moto mo we you be the born no. Na dia dem na ope.
Right.
Me that's it. Ade ne dia is coming live.
Okay.
Baba ye adwuma ama maburu na nya adwuma aye dey aye. So I say, we ya we say edu bro nya bra. Wow, share more pomade. Do they sleep?
They don't.
They don't.
Because that time the demand no.
And then I make sure say the moment
the bro nya ni twem a demand ni what you na beka so nko.
They say the moment you best starting. What I say it will generate on its own.
Okay.
So what I say once I when start here you will not see it.
Okay.
But I say I say you start here free HSC. They didn't see some of the consequences.
Okay.
Now no me say one of the secondary school Mudigareto. I tell you. I tell you now, I don't want to mention your platform is big. Other than that, some of them I will give you evidence. You people should go there and see.
But that's it. Robin said we did or pray myself in this dim office. So I remember Dr. Edmond Opoy Doc. Said about my I say so for no. I said the music bash no who sa my nyachom. And now no so for Cobon Pie man one for say the nation's prophet you see there. Akudi Mahamechi. I must watch as I say. I saw for do say good so there. Na eye. Ombomad ba umia so there. Was say yes I nimum. Who no cry or monka. What can say?
The also Ghana for you na Tiase no any say. We are say a day nyachum there. Nyachum say hypocrisy. I saw for Bonnie Bain no more ye. Intermediate NDC for air super. Say about Dr. Baumia Eden and Waka of Fromo and or the Omo Era Amanusim. I saw for no, are we trying to say we are wiser than them? So I was said, ye na who say, I need the I need free throw. Yankopon and I mean, is in. And he said, Dr. Baumia. I saw them, I saw for a mompire manual, enka, a dear Baina, and yo. Also, the Weddy Bonnie Bay Pad and Dr. Baumia. At least, your friend, government official one that. Ye accuse you of corruption will be that. Emani no enka say, I mean, Okasa me a corrupt, are you saying as a person or what? Ain't no Bonnie and Dr. Baumia, no, ni say. In time, say as of for and as of for me. But you're very careful. As of for the old own some are dangerous. It is a dangerous thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Until all the my summer years of for Ephraim. Ye can say as of for a bebre. Meaning say a true level, we can criticize them. Sadena or Mode or Munsa, Akako, Buyesu, Adain or more above Mpaya, I mean, Dr. Baumia. I believe so we should be very, very careful. Omu a young crofo moon a wonim dear pa. Na or says Baumia. Abba, I mean, will be so for be I mean, sorry. Nasa so for them or pepao, Eden and Eguniswa. And now I was surprised, I mean, Yera John Dramanicas, and I saw for, I mean, Obiaba. And now Mubo be man on Enyana. That is what we call hypocrisy. And you know, I mean, so you are very young. Unu that level of because now so far you see, okay, for your own sake, clergy for no day, leave them. I mean, out. That's the advice I'll give you. Unia and this if what tell them. So and now I mean, you so for back a bomb pie and my JDM in each eye.
A nation's prophet.
But allow me to quote. So, quote 2, First Corinthians. Yes. chapter 13. So 9 or say, for we know in part and we prophesy in part. Now our knowledge is partial and incomplete, and even the gift of prophecy reveals only part of the whole picture. We know only a portion of the truth, and what we say about God is always incomplete. And no, prophecy cry is not absolute. So, say, osofu ejina honum na infada I mean, osofu no prophesy. Prophecy na ban. It also depends on a lot of things. Doesn't mean say ni okai no nyankopon are revealing nyina. So no, we only know in past. And sometimes so yema omu break. So this is also to inform people so for be a kasana we ninye ho enye atem didie.
Okay.
There be. Because the nyankopon e ka kire no na wo no unyina ho no. And I wonnim circumstances kra no a so for no the interpret fine ebia hyenkom left ebia hyenkom right. Na emom the MPP for yenim no and say aeroplane two na say kone nam wiuma uchi no gina ho no ma ede speed that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia di move no it's like an aeroplane. And the victory no looks very, very inevitable. Just near NDC for be bia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is winning hands down. He is the winner. So entino say wa connect na say bia so for bia na say so for a prophesize aka. I don't see why was I no NDC for ya ma omu e cassette crampo etia and so forth. They should be very careful. And no the omu shesa ani manasia we will not allow them because yeah so for we hold them in high esteem. Uko Bible num crampo ansa na omunya ahemfo no na asofo no na edi omonim. Some of them were judges. So remember oba judge ba kwa ne friend no Deborah omu na nyankopon ani omu kasa directly and omu translate it to the people. Edu say Israel for ka say omu empe judges no biem na omu pe so hini bi edi omu
so no
nyankopon e ka che Samuel say onko na onko sra so akosra so edu say o tu no onu a no ka che say onko Jesse manu baako oye David na onko sa no asana eba amen Solomon. After Solomon crambo ka ketu ebi ma Absalom ebedi name o catch no ani di for Nathan. Nathan say ko say who read
say
I mean what I'm trying to say no and say amemu no say uyi asofo free mu a enye ye enti no say omo hu say bibi e wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mu no mo bo empire man it is right. Okay. So and nam the Nathan ehu e wo Solomon mu enu nti no call David honum eko ka chen say emre bi uka say Bathsheba eba a we Solomon ebedi ade I mean after me na ene akwa say
okay
and na David ka say fa abenu a enwono womu na kokosra ami Solomon
okay
and no enema Solomon
the nation professor akushra jo mahama ti
yo na aside or no asofo bebre so no ehira Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia menim kra de Kofi Appiah ehira no Kofi Buate so ehira no sofo bebre eso no ehira no and I'm running Yankopon and nations prophets no kasa me I was not there until I cannot hold brief analysis and analysis name at the end of the day no the voice of the people will be the voice of God.
Okay.
So and then near Yankopon so ehira no na we ehira no enu nti na mama the chronology history up to Solomon and in fact at time one can continue until we clergy no free man they have a role to play. So na ubusa policies so uka 24-hour economy ninchi mu no edi pa minu eka no wenti me anchechire mu ba kokra ne oka no ne so try say or ye transaction or free baby buy na transaction anyi me ba betra sese my transaction ama transaction no
go through
digitization open and 12 a.m. try friends transaction interbanking operability no try 1 a.m. It will go through. And no na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say oba ababe shemukina. Emre me call Eastern region. In fact, Kofodia nana me sampling kakra between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, his excellency in a JDM. Na me kopie baby a maybe wojum. The man no eka no ne say omo de show mo enkran no and say so omo tuo ye omo tom tomatoes any jeni omo timi send sika anytime bia receive sika anytime omo pese omo de ma anytime bia enti eno nkoam enti no omo gidi say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ayade a wo say no ye toane so na yemra policies mema ba mienu miensa pe so yes utu enchira o say utimi chiresi
utu mira
very good utu emira o say chiresi now a few days ago there's a meeting and this for lunch or program be JDM by the okay so mema no every neck or obemo bia onya obemo bia paternity leave no na me busa say na be ma be no aka cha say nigere wo na say nigere no etifia or no so any je say he would also be at home. Paternity, leave for what? Ka asam masa. I didn't come in. When I'm talking, you allow me.
Okay.
So go ahead. Also, opedian paternity leave. Ama in fact, mema, and in fact, odien one. Ontiase, and I'm Mr. You right. Nyegana ngwa mema another example. Mam be your friend. Dr. John Hopkins, or US, or take din komofa Ghana, economy, Ehupa, or Chechim, Senegana, near Messi Echo. Edu Babia, MPP government, or to me a hostile.
I can't tell you, say inflation figures somewhere
that is it.
Below par.
Yeah, a few, days ago, Ye Ray Troy, or say, I have followed African politics from the 90s. I have observed how opposition parties comes in harder with manifesto campaign messages that offers real solutions to existing problems. Or say, where the Africa amanyo semechi. Now, who says a parties no opposition or mu timid in some way a mu do a beboa amayetima solve or minor problems ever. But sadly, I'm not seeing that in Ghana's opposition party. Or say odi yaw pass and nedie Ghana opposition party no who idea bia no or say this isn't giving hope to voters. Or say ama voter for no and that's will be a omomba beto aba no ama JDM side no and that's will be any no na broni say they are disenchanted. Because na papa no akwa kind baby so say night clubs to run 24 hours enti otie ensensem ne policy NDC e dey ba no or trans ya agency enkrofo kra no say ukodi o machi kra no omo ebema onsa esifom because omo fa hope bia emba na yemra Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia yen fanko business area or say obema tax amnesty. And share companies are at all many or more or muntimi in Tia, or moto. se nyankopon ye nadom na onya favor e onyankopon anim na onya favor e Ghana for anim na ye to abama no na se oba businesses tax a car odie over the period is zero said the bear a bema companies no a new beginning ama o ashase fofo I mean we business da ana say why business that will register with company utua to about 25 I mean percent or so per annum utimu say we a golden age of business.
One of your policies.
A wonderful I mean policy or science also say what realizes say bar import duties challenges kakra hon or say in the area of import duties and also or the flat rate. It is a the container air bar unim say this amount and I mean utia. Now amount no ebeba form in I mean a sense say every what the container air baby bitimi yin kama ama Ghana for I mean ekomu ajo. Now me I mean as I mean lecturer I'm working KST Kumasi Polytechnic. I graduated some years back. Me dear me de wumpa solar energy.
Okay.
Because over the years, no, or say policies, and I'm telling you some. Or say so, or pursue vigorous solar energy policy. They say or the policy, invite companies. Private sector omo beba ababe solar panels no e Ghana I mean yeah aside say omo ye we abema panels no ebu na individuals any corporate entities etimi use solar panel entinka KSC omra no na I mean branch unim block A also nim block B block C Inti next time umrano na block A so nyina solar I mean panels. Make this I mean Kessben paid for motive some time ago say electricity bill issue be KSU and ECG.
Yeah.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia etimi ba sa nyema no nyina it be a thing of the past because you be solar energy you need ECG enka mama time anka bebre
time wakasa krama enko anka to
medawase na minia me doctor baby okonwo aye nyina batadia ba kwa mesrese me politics of mischiefs I don't like it because betna ha adia ba kwa mesreye say ya sofo no enye ahweye in such a way say ye ma amanyofo entwe mbewura mu bebre se na ebe ya ebeduru baabi no se de enne ye Ghana ye bibia ye politics no empo sa o ka no krasem kra na wa hwe ya na ya ye de akoye de because of some time ago eno ma bia wo ye nti na amana akoye politics because that is the only hope you have now and this is what I'm saying and oh, pese o draw me in za me ntimi nkasa nchira because me suffer there me ojidi ni mapa so how do I speak against man of God even that one is even a sin so that say nti e ya kwanya ana desrede e na me appeal in such a way say embedum rebi no na afei o ma we asofo no so de o mu akofori na amazeze no wala tu wala sa na o ma ni any future bia bia I always say me a youth, me a brand here. And I always speak for the future of the country because all things being equal. Then say nyame akonya ma me wo mre bebre wo manim. Enti eni kwanse me ma o man Ghana say. Enti that was humble appeal. Me appealing to the pastors because you do rap football mo you starting man the day you as am giant you reading meanings into them and your football could say. And no any other said there and a mesre. Iti mesre doctor say baby or the common wine say
afin watching say humble appeal there any aside that there enka we are no enye but say a humble appeal to the pastors fine and they say we are all I mean humans so we say a humble appeal there okay
say entokwa frowa na to eni akeka na me de me hu say obi wo gidie wo Dr. Mahmoud Baumia mo na me busa ne say nipa koro no I think say ye ka say on from ko soro ahima mu ko hye wo soro koro obetimi ahye wo soro heaven obetimi ahye wo because mini aga na so onye corrupt onye de corruption dey say wo ya wo mfo woni nko ba ne presidential staffer e wo temahabo odidi koko ji mu be de o ko chairman ba red-handed my chair
sir
and next presidential staffer no de so te na office wo so what I say enunti enya no na hia ba papa we de uti ni dia hwe me see on what Nanado has even done for Baumia sa be gina baabi no sa aka se yamsa ma na konyansa no watimi aye bibia no you very ungrateful because uko even MPP hierarchy ni mu a enuru so but Nanado watimi manipulate amane watimi abeye abeye fast belly what I say and after so obeye wasa bo wachi dom wo bibia mu amane wo ko wani mu abrabom usa ko jina baabi a usi we de jesem be president da
na say the same thing
corporators and this the buy was it not the one who spoke against it oba watime yefri wo was it not the one who said the NDC has embedded Ghana with nonsense tax and then which one is nonsense than bad tax which one of them and then tax man nonsense. Let me use my words carefully because me wunu tax biana nonsense than better tax. Dear yakra omo senior ajuba bi na o tire o na so pelon wo your friend say mobile mania. And then wakopa busia no tire wa wakopa busia na yasa tax afrim. Atabraka robbing Peter to pay Paul. All this you've done nothing. Zero.
Okay.
And then you will say policy. You don't even have policy. This policy that you have been saying, a policy you couldn't do it. And then now I'm see the American. Say Ghana for about 2 hours. But the more but done and Dinia Brabo born Wahano. Fantini because I could see a Brabo with that's it. Yentiming a day. Because that's idea you that's it. Uncle Vincent, because our man is you must see the trust. Okay, but that's it. But and let me by now Allah have for Martina Fiache. And the diploma, your friend said degree nurses almost getting to about 6 batches goofy. Almost 6 years back is a goofy. At the same time, they say nurses. Almost 4 batches goofy. You to this one per Jumaya. I speak for the youth because I'm for youth.
That's it. Doc, final comment on this issue.
Yo, me final comment no and say we MPP ni we Ghanaian ni be resolute. Say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia winning. Nemo winning no inye winning keke enti ye nyina ye adwumaden ye ntinsi mountain house to house campaign no ye increase ye house to house door to door window to window kitchen to kitchen I mean yes sir na victory no I mean emu enyedu in fact onso ano we PC so we adwuma to ensure say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia votes no mu bepeja na I mean emu ayidu may assume say free education no obi atiase because every house be a rembia ubenya at least enipa mienu a omo enjoy from free education and unti na ma NDC 4 year U10 say omo so the omo be for free education hey omo enye study ni omo tire bi omo ira wono mo na mo ya advert ya say nye afi de mo hu ade no e che say omo koye survey bi no omo realize no that policy no Ghana fo agia tumpa omo be so ato aba afi de omo ejina ha o ye kra ni ene start then na NDC for it starting free education enti no MPP onso an ukọ primaries ulusu ye no mesro mind sabotage PC because adia yapa no ene say party na winning PC winning na mom untimi approach no nyina ya nya adwuma I mean together ni ya NDC for kika ene demonstrate entie Omo person omo ye lose focus. We don't have to lose focus. Don't listen to them because omo no already know omo who say omo lose and unti omo de nam easy no omo boss man ade cha boss man I say the job or no e wo polling station hon in defeat omo manning sound. So 2016 we should repeat the same.
Okay.
And unti na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia I mean on namda ensuo mukura mponua I mean
okay,
compare the two of them. Once a distance no very wide. Oh the JDM to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia one enye. So
okay,
may you see this up na match Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Okay.
Victory no there but
I say Dr. Edmond Opon Pepra and so and I what in can. Mame me message in the punch. You may be now here on Kessben television so yes also on Facebook so Sarah on YouTube, DST TV channel 364 na fe Go TV channel 121. Message in kakra na fe yenko yenim. Na hwe galamsey for demonstration. Ya mo asaye na se mu nua no ayache wo mo. Adentina Yembeli Womo, Yemehoasemwaka. Good evening, Chairman. Please, greetings to incoming MP for Finso South constituency for me. My name is Oscar. I'm from Finso Boase. And this is winning the election in this year, December 7. Inshallah, may Allah grant us the victory. Okay. I mean, comment. Okay. Wofa Kofi, what is the latest poll in 2024 election now? From Ura Kwame Bukrum. This year's election is a decision between free SHS and 24-hour nightclub. Ghanaians must decide wisely. Dixon Nimakon from Asante Agona. Teacher Kujo from Tepa Enesusu. We've got 13 presidential candidates for the 2024 elections. How come it's only the NDC that is complaining and attacking the EC all these years? They know their campaign message is not resonating with the voters, so they want to prepare their followers' minds for the defeat beforehand, so that they can blame the EC when they lose the election. That's all. Greeting to Honorable Eric Ajimai Prempe. Okay. It says Ghanaians don't need trial president. We need someone who has been on a seat before. I am Ibra from Techiman. Wofa Kofi, please, good evening. I hope you are doing well. My name is Catechist Anane from Adobe Ura. Please tell the NDC man that they have nothing good for Ghana. They should keep quiet. By the grace of the Almighty, Allah Tabamia will win the upcoming election. Tell the NDC man that this election is not about propaganda, but comparison of records between the two major political parties, which the NPP stands a better chance than the NDC. My name is Yana from Sehui Isem. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Host. Greeting to Doctor, please. My worry is because of power. That's why some of the elderly citizens in the country are lying to us. Then we have a long way to go, Mr. Host. Our big problem in Ghana is that NDC is a party which has no policy at this technological era, yet asking Ghanaians to vote for them. NDC is empty, and you know NDC has no credible policy for Ghanaians. Did NDC present any evidence of their claims to IPAC meeting? No. This tells you NDC is still empty. But God day, we day, still MPP is possible. Ureku Achim Oda. Good evening. I am Fabian from Hohoi in the Volta region. I want to assure all Ghanaians that John Mahama is the man for the job. Let's give him the chance for him to reset Ghana, not upgrade. And we are assuring Ghana that Hohoi will be green again. Efo Wolanyo Chepo is taking the seat from Amewu. Good evening, Wofa. It's not Prophet Usubemba who said former President Mama cannot become president again. So how come he has made a U-turn, predicting winning for John Mahama? Is it God who revealed it for him, or it was man saying, Ricky from Wa? Okay. Good evening, Uncle. I'm enjoying the program. God bless you for your impartial moderation, Uncle. From Melchizedek Appiah OJ, Manso Edubia SHS. 2 p.m. Asante Mampong. We are using the 8 to break the 8. Vote for Mahama. Vote for NDC. Vote for the umbrella. Long live Ghana. Long live NDC. Greetings to Nana Jemai Boate Asante Mampong. Botoku ehene. NDC don't talk about Ghanaians' big problem, which is the dollar. If we mistakenly vote for Bawumia, the dollar will go to 50 Ghana cedis. Good evening, Mr. Host. My name is Kofi Appiah from Esuo Tano Doma. Just as the pastors gathered and bless His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, then it's not wrong for one to call Muslim to ride behind Dr. Bawumia as well. It says NDC has no problem in the electoral process, only they are smelling loss in the coming election. So they just want to let their followers to believe that there is something wrong with the register. So when they lose it, will justify their complaint. NDC propaganda of Abedu from Kofi Bekwaini. Okay, we cannot guarantee the future of this country in the hands of an incompetent, corrupt, and wicked government like MPP. If Dr. Bawumia has something to do, he must do it now because he's the head of the economic team. MPP has nothing to offer the youth. John Mahama, Brabejie, na ye bre from Abubakar, and suso offense. So, Mr. Host, Bawumia can't be a president because MPP a Google say, I say Omei. Hey, MPP Bawumia, 1 million pound constituency a year, 8 years now, no constituency get it. MPP never again. Druba from Igbaso Jomboro constituency. Greetings to Docas Afotofe Eyezu Eyeza. Good evening, Ofa. I think the NDC man on your set does not understand what is going on globally. NDC is just making noise because of the economy. I just returned from the US. Things are very expensive. I think we are even lucky in Ghana. What alternative do they have? They should explain the 24-hour economy to us because that is what they claim will reset the economy. But they can't explain it. All they know is propaganda. Nobody should vote for them because they have nothing good to offer. Bawumia all the way. Obaya Takwa. Okay. Good evening. Ghanaians will never make another mistake and vote this super incompetent NPP again. We've suffered a lot under this mess administration by the Akufo-Addo and his drivers mate Dr. Bawumia. Galamsey Menace is killing us. Akufo-Addo and his mate Dr. Bawumia is mute. Ghanaians are protesting, declaring strike. Akufo-Addo and his mate are quiet. Well-meaning Ghanaians are calling for a ban on this illegal mining menace. Addo and his mate says they will not listen because when they listen to us today, what will they listen to us tomorrow? So what at all are they afraid of? Ghana needs a reset from Atibila Moses Boko. Good evening, Mr. Host. NDC and NPP are the same in terms of lies and corruption. So they should give us a break. We will not vote for a guinea fowls and cathedral president. Nana Kwame Diakon all the way from Joseph Abanga inside New Kabila Swami in the western region. Over, please sack NDC man from your studio because he doesn't have anything good to say. He is speaking lies. He doesn't prepare before coming to your studio. NPP doesn't have time to insult. Please don't criticize my panel members. If you have something, tell me. Say, may be a may, but on the he's here to tell you what he stands for. Good evening, Ofa. This NDC bro talk too much. They should give us a break. Win for DMB. Good work done, doctor, for your solid submission from Nana Ajimai Sunyai. NDC will lose 2024 election. DMB will win massively from Kwabena SCDU in Bob Estate. Good evening. Okay. Good evening, and I'm Odino Timudehene Nana Buaje watching from Hidiem. My first issue is that organized labor is behaving like P2. We didn't talk about organized labor today. Okay. So let us move on. Honorable Chief Soso, future MP for Mana, it is evidently clear that MPP and Dr. Bawumia are breaking the 8th position of ex-President Mahama by sending NDC into 8 years opposition again. Greetings to Second Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Andrew Esiama Mwakon and Dr. Ben Asante of Ghana Gas. Dr. Bawumia, you are the head of the economic managing team with poor performance, a failure of which has made Ghana poorer than before, making the international community reluctant to borrow Ghana a loan. Yet you kept giving promises anytime you mount a platform with over 96 promises and pledges. Now, tell Ghanaians, where are you going to get money to fulfill these promises if voted into power? Ghanaians, listen with your eyes and see things with your ears and vote wisely. Backward never, forward ever. Acrogate. And also there, I don't know. Okay. It says, good evening, Wofa. God bless you for your good job done. Offer there's nothing good in NDC. They have nothing to offer Ghanaians. NDC never again. In Shraba Kweku from Cape Coast. The labor unions are... Okay, I used to talking about labor unions. Okay. The NDC 24-hour inexplicable economic brouhaha remains an albatross around the neck of the NDC. Kekusi, just so say, how can a nightclub be run during the day? What goes on in the various nightclubs? Mahama's inebriation. Massa. I'm appealing to the good people of Fenso South to vote massively for Honorable Vincent Asarudi Akon as MP come December 7. He's a good person and has what it takes to develop Fenso South. Abbas Amogobo. Honorable Vincent, so please, Wofa Kofi, tell the MPP man to keep his wisdom to his family and leave Ghanaians to choose JDM to reset Ghana. Joe from Kumasi. Okay, good evening, Daddy. I'm Jim Brown from Techima. Please let us tell the MPP people that there's no way they can come to power. Okay. Okay. Hi, Wofa. I am Jan Atibari Vincent from Hani in Tai District. Is it true? It's true we need to promote Dr. Bawumia to lead our country. NPP all the way. Greeting to my incoming flesh blood candidate Nana Bebu Alexander. Okay. I mean Kaiba Kope na fe memra na mimeti the penfui kafa. Good evening, Mr. Host. Now you understand that NPP government, they need their power more than people's lives. NPP never again. We've suffered enough. Mahama all the way. Elias Suleimana from Yinehini, Ashanti region. Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Hey. Okay. My main friend is here. So those who are calling, you me phone lines, right? Mr. Monfanchemi. Okay. Right. My member na now, here Galamsey. Almost say democracy hub. Galamsey. Demonstration. Say abai Emra Galamsey. Na abai nyinti Jubilee House. Who's if watch omo. Na court no. Do one one near remind 2 weeks. Asani domaba. And the demonstration for akoso on crying. Na mongo demonstration as someone can say DNT na Ghana will be a yechra and constitutional right. Na yedom koya ya momu bail yedom atumu. So we Ghana emremua mamenka we na afiminti da bojafon so ka. Ghana mremo no yewo bone yahodo no yachechechem your offenses punishable by death. First degree felony, second degree felony, misdemeanors and offenses punishable by a fine. Na kaneno nanka omemu yeso obi adiewa okwa ene unya builder komisi we di asem na wie yakoba ase wotonu bone a yeso yechewa obedemu a unya build uko repu obi a obedemu a unya build na saa ne emeyi na la yamatin pebu what they call Supreme Court say okay Ghana memra no a bone bi a we bia no also yetimi ma obil ma eyeye Supreme Court na ya adwen said the all can ye no kre ndi se bia emre bia basafi de eche kokoto a ye ma obela samara ntimi supersede constitution article 1-2 of 1992 constitution na also this constitution shall be the supreme law of the country and any other law that is found to be inconsistent with this constitution shall to the extent of the inconsistency be void. Timra bi ho na ne constitution bo ebra eto samara no twene ne afa constitution say no all offenses are bailable but subject to the discretion of the judge. Judge na hwe circumstances no ji say we dey Wofa Kofi enya opa obe remando. Grofo yi so monte ase say adenti na ye de omom kwaye demonstration democracy afuetia galamsey na ya mom bill Uncle Vincent
meda was yeah meka kakra and it's NDC we are focused and determined to win the 2024 election and bibia ni wa be see from winning the 2024 election we are no more adwen say omo ankasa kawe omo so be omo koye omo so be buy na omo say about draw na o konto kwa wedding card the draw na asha ase dey I just say defeat ye dey e wo and na no say yeah awa
say o sa dey akwa o
so what
we are trying to akwa
what is no man nyina ba na che say there is hope for NDC okay we are babuno na to ma we mo a na open that so it's only NDC that can offer you that opportunity kakra meka ne say ade ba ko a me de meda offenso man hene ene ahemfo ma betwam ne say o matimi aboa offenso kuro ama offenso galamsey ebi si hoda ene ukọ ensuo ofin mu a betima sabi ano enunti e kire se ye mpanyimfo no aye nhese pa ato ye ho eno na mesre se mpanyimfo mo man we mo kan bia ene ma hu se Catholic Bishop Conferences by 11th October they will send a petition to the president send a president ebitimi etu ho anamo you know say your ways of mining the quite be mining. You know, Angry Gold and Ashanti, they do mining without even spoiling the water. Nimont Ghana, they do without spoiling water. But the fact of it is, yeah, maybe I say, dear ma, I said, my share normal, we are simuna, and no advice me, mammy, and no beer, and then me, yes, I know, man. Share would the equambonin so a pesica. Would the quamba no so a year, I tell you. Ubesa di says kana sa hwe I tell you inti me ye bibia me ye very careful because wo bo apo agi obisika you can get sickness when we says kana ubesa di ahwe wo hwe nyame oye nyame o but as a nipa ensuro because o ma we aye timu mo wonim hye wo de wakope osika ba wonua enya yareye. So we should get the moral conscience to think about the generation coming. But ene yampanyimfo ni bi e de galamsey no omo hye nipa achi e no omo yesa na oma ni nyina na yesa na oma ni nyina wi a afa the poor man the omobo no e na yesa kom omo yare. They will not get money to buy the diabetes, the cancer medicine. They die early. But yenina yenka hu se de yenina no yenina e bakwa kugina temo. Iti ade bia ye no system no bia na yenya moral conscience to think about the next generation because when you look at the way in so say or man we mu na uduru baabi na me stress ya hemfo no way your politicians no way what are they doing for us and me ababu no until when it comes to matters like this I get the heart for Ghana I get the heart for the next generation that are coming
okay
and then yenye sika nyina wie yenye japade a ye pedi nyina wie na ochina say ye export water are we going to be safe Timesre said the Bishop Conference arise say omo appeal to the president to come in. I think said it is in the right direction. We should all call for because I'm telling you, Sabia it's not only politicians though, even including the media. Some of them are even doing it. I am telling you, yes, some of them are doing it. Oko other sector ahemfuni bi nyina hihye because how did they even acquire the land in the first place so what I say enuti ye nyina no moma ye nyina moma ye nko ba ko pe
okay
na ye ntu ase Me, when it comes to matters of this, I won't do politics.
Okay.
About it.
If that be the case, now quite demonstration. Now tiamra, your children from Rapanso.
And when I didn't even want to draw in because they were all youth.
Okay.
They are seeking for the future. What they did there is about the future of the country. Do we say nyai? And I'm penny wasn't a car say kukuru ni jaya. Kika no subeja. And until when when you look at the offenses, it will be the last, it is even the last one. So how do you even call for 2 weeks? But
it's not the last one, maybe last but one.
What I say? And this offense cannot, lead to this. As I say, on my way, TV say, Bibi Koswa, ma Timamufo, and sorry, you know, a buabemu. And the Yabasre, Yempenium for near judges with the Adabraka. Yabasre, they are all Ghanaians. Omu pesa o man koya ye nyina ye ho betoye because me I work at the health sector, so I know the kind of diseases the next generation and na akra wo kidney issue kran kakane obeti bi no na obi anya be 40-50 years and then kran keten ko kata they are all there with kidney issues and as a result of this it yabasre say omu demonstration in there. Yabasiro almost say omo bill not say fine and now be say the okay na then would they do it? I'm not saying say the omuye no ya na say but what I'm saying is say so man say ya e bi beka omu and what they are doing is to protect the lands of the country.
Okay.
No nyina ye nyina so what ya na say wa anwene eno ho a ubenya osika ne de but ubedi no way.
Okay, me that say.
So what I say. But there have been say awanyoni ni de bia no de ne yire ne mako. I saw one message. Now I think that the person will be a youth. He's coming to say enkwasasam ne ho kro no ba message bia o de kai. He doesn't even support say the entity yemputi ban. But yenya careful o. Ye youth na ye fa fon a na me say yenim twere nti. Ne ya type ne de ba no. Ubekom na amanyofo and I no kai uko offense a the major politician mo nyina do mo makwa abrochire. I am telling you.
That's it. Mama Kodoko.
So what I say, o do mo nyina akwa abrochire.
That's it.
Nti wotia na wontimi nyi uni visa bi kura passport uni.
Uni bi, that's it.
Na so obetena ha na obeto ayampia.
That's it.
Etie ya yejireje.
That's it. Doc.
Ghana as a country and galamsey. Unfortunate say yababe drew ni ye drew. Enye. So be a well-meaning Ghanaian be a galamsey or condemn. Ade ye illegal enye de na enye. Na enya was see 2 and more na ye solve. They won't solve no I say ye no collective ye nyina ye come together. My ye hide behind any political party. Nia minua NDC ni kai aye pa fantastic. Nemum nka message nka se ni osika se ne party fo ntimi enkasa sa so on say o kasa sa na say yenua ye papa John Dramani Mahama ka say o mo ya chi o magum nyina oba obeja o mo a esa no na ama okon no ano no abafom enti nyina ye nka mom ye hu se da bi ensuo no say ya emfa ho se wo ye MPP ni se wo ye NDC ni so a collective fight. After all, gold on Ghana and Kwana, too good. We are say Ghana is about the 6th and sometimes the 7th highest producer of gold. China and the number 1. The China to Ghana to just about half. But per square kilometer there Ghana there no emuedu because we Ghana size ne China size na ye size ne timi etu sa ameye. Countries like Canada, it will be Australia, it will be. And you find out say a crime ben so and omutua omu ensensu. Granted, your surface mining and your underground mining. And the Anglo gold more the omuko underground. but at times almost no surface almost me bu nua bebre egu fine saa so ne wo rock mining and wo alluvial mining na alluvial no eno na etimi pollute ensuo no bebre enti method by and e be use na say wo ye Ghanaian na say wo invite foreigner e che no baby ade no wo na oboa no e ma no say ensuo na ede na wonya say usanso ye dikru ana say ohene na say wo di asase ma na at the end of the day won say ye say won sase ye say wonsuo na wanka hwea na won so ede na wonya enti no mebo offense o man nipa o mo offense enclave no because ye nipa no no ma hemfo no power but o mo decide say o mo de o mo ntu enye ho kwa Mampo area honso sa enti no hemfo no o mo timi stand no let us commend them. I'm happy say clergy bishops conference because do baby a ultimate trace say even clergy no kra no ebi kra boy I mean involved and no check how serious the fight is and you know I mean let's come together and say no to I mean galam say but in the process no yen hwe say identifying near the eka yen ka say the be ya menya political advantage bi yes apen na ye defeat them.
Okay, so
they are in course.
Bonnie and we are misdemeanor.
Yes.
No, nye bonne Kessben or send him 2 months from 2 weeks.
You
can grant on mobile. Okay.
You say our rights almost demonstrating a part of the fundamental human rights. We all call 1992 Constitution, Chapter 5. Nina spelled say I mean so who can see bibi na so office and yama enkuya. Nemum she say undisturbed public peace. And until now Public Order Act 1994, Act 491, and also spell out clearly say who person who demonstrate here e kwanya ye faso. Empo say police for no nya adwene na so omo ka say baby eni say o fa ho na o ka say obefa o mu wo kwan so ombe court akwakoji krata na o ma prevent from passing there. And you know omo declare say baby security zone. As much as you right, so no adhere to because baby any honma emra any just because we youth na baby ujina ya we demonstration or present I mean petition government ebete any such change now forces I say go I mean Jubilee House and san niate many and no na say confrontation between police. And in my stress, will be a person who demonstration be a could read Public Order Act. Now, law abiding. Near me who knows some more demonstrating. So, more demonstrating peaceful. Feel media no and cover any attention. Name himself, ye be na cause controversy. Hey, they are none is a now, please, case you are now a couple 2 kilo now in Udimika.
They say yes, immediate massem, but the offense should be bailable.
So,
and look can say.
And no, kind say, based on the discretion of the judge.
Okay.
Judge, assess it, near me, and now no decided so. I mean, my bill. Or Timmy so he decided no, so we did me ma baila, ebi or mubekwa asamba. And I say, deterrent enough. And no a lie in the bosom of the judge. Nemo emrano mahu kwai say yama baila utimi appeal to a higher court. Enti no say wako circuit court. Now the circuit court no and grant here. You have every right to go to the high court, which is a higher court. And your no decision no a be supersede and as a be kwashe.
Yeah.
Enti no I mean message say you Momu mientwi bebrebe omunko higher court no omunko pe I mean ruling na ebe kwashe I mean lower court na and metie nso say I mean attorney general ka say so omunko court bi that's a Monday and a Tuesday but omun next court bia no na say omu ayachi omu lawyer no proposal and apply for bail omu they will not I mean
oppose it
oppose it.
But say two weeks no be Monday. Be Tuesday.
Until no Tuesday no omo dey no
oppose.
But age no quick to add say the fact say omo oppose no. And no judge no say change na.
So the judge has discretion. Okay.
It lies in the bosom of the judge. And until I mean so may advise them say so they have every right to go to a higher court.
Okay.
Name near Mecca as a Ghanaian and they say sin be a me who in one part and them say not almost Afrobasa or Musi na handcuff.
You go
and no they will plead with the police. So why are force be brave here and who here say mo de omo begu handcuff mo unless say be a force be brave here.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We are all Ghanaians.
Right.
How almost each year or more adrenaline. Yeni enyo.
Okay.
Yeah, the almost court in the process. I think yen treaty or more
humane
fees.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's it. Dr. Edmond Opompepra. So no. My main camera is Kakrana Fimeji. 1 minute. Good evening, Wofa. My name is Awuni Samuel from Sewi Bodi in Western Region, NDC all the way. This one says, good evening, sir. Ghanaians, wise up and vote number 1 for Dr. Bawumia come December 7th to enable this country to move in a different way. The battle is for Allah. Good evening. I am Naja Frank, watching you live from Jaraja, Beposobono East. NDC has nothing for Ghanaians. Wasn't Mahama said it's not magician to create jobs? Good evening, sir. My name is Ibrahim Suleiman Bamba from Mengi, Thai district. I want to say that the destruction of our forest due to Galamsey should be seriously looked at so that our water bodies cannot be destroyed completely. Good evening, Ofa. Thanks for your good program. NDC never again. They brought the Chinese to Ghana to do massive Galamsey, and now they have turned around to blame MPP. Ghanaians do not have short memory as they think. They are behind all the demonstrations, but they should know that demonstration does not win election. While DMB and his party are on the ground campaigning, they are demonstrating. They should not complain when they lose. Bawumia one touch from Mary Takwa. He says, Dr. Bawumia will surely win this coming election, no matter what the situation will be. Greeting Dr. Fred Che Asamoah, Cemental, Offensive North, Nkwankwa. Of a good way once again, please play 2011 Galamsey video for me and Professor Tamils for us to see. Please ask NDC man for, is it good for demonstrators to block hospital road? Is it good to remove police car key? Please, this Galamsey started hugely when Professor Mills was president, and it continued when Mahama was president. In 2020, when President Kufuor was fighting against it, former President Mahama was and Kweku Buahi going round Galamsey's side, telling them that when they come to power, they will allow them to do small-scale mining, community mining. Okay. Good evening, Ghanaians. Say no to NDC today and tomorrow. In fact, they have nothing good for Ghanaians. Let me ask them, is our farmers going to benefit from 24-hour economy? Legalization and free SHS is our choice. From Francis Martel, Kumdi, Northern Region. Okay. Good evening, Uncle. I remember President Kufuor on health insurance. I remember President Kufuor free SHS. What must I do to remember President Mahama? I am Udro from Kumasi. Mame fancy na menye 1 minute bi na yenko. Uncle Vincent. Yeah,
Meka 2 p.m. testing.
Okay. 2 p.m. Okay.
Na my friend back also a teacher ni. So
right. Officer 40 pa.
So much but ya kan nyina ne se. Answer me tie messages na bi o na me hwe the way a nipa bi mu ka o mo nsema. Ya na me de ya me sere o me se passport no. Sankrofu ya mo test message wonni bi. But when it comes to the matters of Galamsey, and this time me come say na go hospital la. Now if you could have insurance, the amount of money you pay is not easy. Mama yenwene ye dachi.
Okay.
The youth of this country. My politicians say my 50 Ghana. So me when I go on platform, now many youth in Kasa, me say, don't let somebody give you 100 cedis, 200 cedis, buy credit for you. Say for attack, penini anase will be. Meanwhile, the person is working on Oya Juma. Enti pe wa Juma ye. That one will give you a brighter future.
Okay, me that's it.
So what I say? Na ye send kakrama ye near ye testi ye kakra. Then we attack.
Okay, me that's it.
On mine, no. But Galam say, I am telling you today, tomorrow, anytime. Says yan she ne yan fa ho yan pe ho sibira. Ebeduru baby no. On my way. Ye nananom. Ebi benya 4 legs. Ebi benya 6 legs.
Okay, me that's it.
Afei de na ya je ye.
Me that's it. Uncle Vincent. Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Father, where do you
go? Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. About challenge of Galamsey. Was he be introduce better methods? Ye de ebe mining. A solve Galamsey. Yen show Dr. Mahmoud Baumia de yen so no as a president.
Why you shoot license in 1,500? Why you shoot license in 1,500? Nana, why you shoot license in for mining? 1,500. Who's in the one it's not politicization. I know that you have to do it. Nana, where's our criteria?
So, Obia final word. Obia final word. Yeah, we time national. Next time we can look at that.
Oh, then.
So, what I'm saying is
Dr. Mahmoud doctors and no money
as I mean president. Afina yeba ababe sonawe. Nemum JDM Mahama ono de ya sonawe. Ne ewoni mu nyina no yehu na onfa bibi fufuro bia ema.
Okay.
Enu nti odi one pe ne etutia no. Enti Baumia so no yemma no chance no.
Okay. Me that's it.
Na onfa Ghana.
Okay.
Me
that's it.
Ye breaki 8 no with 1.
Okay.
MPP ni ukwa atoma 1.
Okay.
Yemfa breaki
8 no. The punch Jumedie na utie ye ene enwumre lawyer Ohinijan na mbesi na name de Jumedie ebrewo. Akua PSC asarbedi akon ne malam ya na hye Jumedie Director Authority Jumedie with me also Setre. Afi sound engineer no ye Nana Kwame Sunday. The cameraman set and afi Godfred. MCR this one afi Isaac Mensa. Your pages na dey call social media handles na nyina so. Meeting Ede Kofi Appiah onyame ya admo abrafoforo. Ye be science so ehia bio. Yakramo. Hey,